So Netflix just came out with another heist movie. Is it different from other heist movies that it has released in the past, or is it the same storyline? Watch this movie to find out. Hi guys, it's Tayo aka Misty. Welcome to my channel. Welcome if you are new, welcome back if you are not new. Thank you for stopping by. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Like this video, share it with your friends, and drop a comment in the comment section. Also, I have a blog if you're interested. The link is in my description box and it's showing on the screen. You can also check my blog out. Reviews are also up there. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the new Netflix movie called Lift. So Lift is a 2024 American heist comedy film, and it stars Kevin Hart, Sam Worthington, Vincent D'Onofrio, and among others. So the movie was released on Netflix January 12th, and so it's available to watch now. So the plot, so the movie, it's about a group of thieves. So there's Cyrus, which is Kevin Hart's character. So there's Cyrus, is like the leader. Then there's Denton, there's Camilla, Mason, Magnus, and Luke. So yeah, there are six. So that group, they are notorious for like stealing art. So they are like art thieves. So the government have been trying to get them, but has been unsuccessful. So Interpol has been like on their tail, trying to catch them in the act. But they are so good, like they always clean up. You can't catch them. So there was like an art auction happening. So in Venice. So and one thing that was auctioned was like a person, like a musician. So, was it no an NFT artist? So Cyrus and his guys, they kidnapped the NFT artist called N8. So and the police, they were watching them, and the police saw them in the act. So but Cyrus, he explained to the N8 that it was just to make more money. He saw that the team worked and he made money, so everything was fine. So but the police was after them. So especially one agent called Abby Gladwell. The case is personal to her because like she met Cyrus briefly and they had history. So yeah, like I said, during the art exhibition, like the police were they were like paying close attention to Cyrus, and like they had evidence that it was part of the kidnap for N8. Like they listed other things too that they could charge them with. So Abby was working on that. So but one day our boss, Huxley, so he told her to like that he needs Cyrus and his gang. He needs them for a work, like he wants to give them a deal that Abby won't be able to arrest them. So at first Abby was like, "No, are you crazy?" But when he explained that like a terrorist or a man, like a rich man who always sponsors terrorist group, is planning to like ship like say $500 million worth of gold from, I think, from London to Zurich. So he needed Cyrus and his men to steal the gold before it gets to the man. The man's name was Jorgensen. Yeah. So Jorgensen is a bad man, is greedy. He doesn't care when people dies. He just wants to make more money. So and he was partnering with another person called like Leviathan. They like they can cause huge destruction. So yeah, Cyrus and his men, they were approached by Abby, and Abby explained everything and told them that um she's offering them a deal. Either they take the deal or they end up in prison. So, and the deal will be very risky, like to steal something on an aircraft. That's crazy. And Jorgensen is a very bad man. You don't mess with him. Like it's very risky to mess with him. And so Cyrus, it was like Cyrus and his men, they were like scared, and he explained to his men that it is risky, it's very risky. It was even like it's okay if they say no, he will do it alone, but no, they stood by him and they agreed to take on the deal. Cyrus and his guys, like they came up with a plan. Like the plan was, since Jorgensen is so risky, like they want to steal the gold without him knowing. So the plan was for them to steal it mid-air before the plane lands in Zurich. So they begin to plan and prepare and like practice for the main day. So that's what this movie is about. So did they succeed? Watch this movie to find out. This movie, it's interesting. It's kind of giving Fast and Furious vibe, but with airplanes. So yeah, the storyline was not so good. Like it has received a lot of criticism. People were not so happy with the movie, and it's a forgettable movie, yeah, but it's still interesting. It's something to just pass the time, or like to play in the background while you're doing something, or yeah, just to while away time. Yeah, and the characters, we don't get like much in-depth knowledge about the characters, so we can't connect with them. Although the actors, they did a good role of portraying their characters. Like I feel Kevin Hart, he played the role so well, like he carried his character so well, and like you could see like the charisma the character had, and was able to gain the trust of the people working with him, the people in his team. So that was good. And yeah, there's not too much action in this movie. It's more about heist than it is about action. And there's like a tiny bit of laugh in this movie, especially with Magnus. Yeah, I think Magnus is like my favorite character in this movie apart from Cyrus. So yeah, the movie was interesting, and yeah, I think people said it's kind of similar to Red Notice. I haven't seen Red Notice, so maybe if you loved Red Notice, you will like this movie, or maybe it might annoy you because you feel you have seen it before. One strong theme in this movie is teamwork. Like Cyrus and his team, like they worked well together to execute the plan, and they were there for each other, even when it was so risky. They stood by each other and did not leave Cyrus alone. So I feel that was good. And each team member, they played their part in the team to make their heist successful. Before I go, I'll rate this movie. Um, I'll give this movie a 6 out of 10. Yeah. I enjoyed it. It was interesting, and yeah, it's good to see Kevin Hart in something else other than comedy. And I think he did well in this movie. And I'm excited to more movies he has in the future. Yeah, Kevin Hart did well in this movie, and I'm excited to watch his upcoming movies. Yeah, so that's it for today's video. Thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.